It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. I'm heading out of Colorado. It definitely feels strange to be leaving. I certainly have, for the first time, actually have regret leaving somewhere. A lot of regret leaving somewhere. I really enjoyed my time there. It wasn't anything that happened or didn't happen. It just, the energy of everything and the opportunity to just be comfortable in my own skin again really helped a lot. And the fact that it was really a community of people who were really there to help out each other and to go through stuff and so on. Just look at the storm that might be developing, coming in, sort of. It's supposed to thunderstorm later today. Way up there. That's where I was. The little things in life sometimes, like finding a Jack in the Box when you were going to McDonald's for breakfast. Totally doing Jack in the Box instead. Like I said, Jack in the Box. It was a good breakfast. So I'm out by the Air Force Academy, and they have some folks who are doing some, I guess, parachute sailing. Planes flying. Guess that was a plane landing. So this is the Rio Grande River Gorge, which I guess that is the Rio Grande River from what I understand. And this is up closer to where it begins and what it cuts through on its way all the way down across the land and down to Mexico, Texas border. A lot of hairpin turns in this gorge, which are a little terrifying at 55 miles an hour. But it's really pretty. And you know, there's a certain perspective to having a hill be that high up compared to you at the ground. And then you realize you're not even at the ground. You're way above the gorge. So, do I know what that means? Not exactly, but hey, it's kind of cool. I guess it's where they first gauged whether or not how deep a stream goes. Which right now definitely looks like we're in a drought. Look, it's Thor's chariot. So, I made it out of Colorado and safely made it to Albuquerque, which was my layover stop. Staying at a Days Inn here. It's actually surprisingly comfortable, considering it's been a long time since I've been to a Days Inn. Wasn't really sure if it was the best part of town or not. Still not really sure if it was the best part of town or not. But certainly was an adventure getting down here. It was strange because I would stop, and as I was coming down, there was long stretches of highway that were just nothing there. I took part of the journey was taking a scenic byway, and that was really pretty. Some of that I wish I had taken more pictures of. Part of me also was just kind of like, okay, where's the next bathroom? But anyway, it was nice to actually get here. I think my biggest complaint on the way down was that every time I would stop for like a restaurant or whatever, once I hit New Mexico, that is, all the restaurants were closed along the highway. It was like, okay, I don't want fast food. I want to actually be able to go in and eat something. And New Mexico has, mask mandates in place right now, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. But it was just kind of like, hey, isn't something open? And then it was like, even if it's just takeout, I would be okay with that. Just having an opportunity to have something other than refrigerator sandwich or McDonald's or something else. And I really didn't want to deal with trying to break out everything at a rest area, picnic area to cook and so on. Not that I was in a really big hurry, but it was a long day of driving. So being a 7-hour drive, and that was going the speed limit, assuming that you could go the speed limit the entire time without stopping. It turned into a much longer day, of course, but it would have been nice. In the end, I actually, once I got into Albuquerque, there was a Cracker Barrel, and so I had my chef salad. They were actually serving inside, and they had everything all properly spaced out, and, normal COVID indoor eating protocols of 6 feet apart between everybody. Everybody has to be masked up, masks up when the server's there and all that kind of stuff. So that was my biggest adventure gripe, I guess, for this part. So it was great to be able to catch up with my friend Marcus. Shout out to Marcus. Yay. It was nice to be able to give him a hug and catch up through 7 to 10 years not seeing him. Talk about hopes and dreams and what's gone on and how the pandemic has treated us, and people who've passed away in our lives and how they affected our lives, and how our lives have changed since all of that happened, and just kind of where are we at and where are we trying to go to and what are we trying to do. It definitely was food for thought, with everything of, hey, look, this is not just you, it's bigger than just you sometimes. It often feels like we're alone in our grief and the pain of everything that's going on around us, but we're not. And even if we live in an area that's not got a huge gay life, just having some sort of a community is really, really important, because it helps keep you connected and grounded. And I think that's definitely one of the biggest
things that I have come to appreciate in the last few days is how much, or actually since the trip began, is that there are communities that are still out there. And even I had, a really small community living in Chicago, and that a lot of my community I lost track or got lost, with, and so on. But that those communities still exist, and sometimes the people in that community are spread out, but it's really important to reach out and let people know that they haven't been lost. Having that community there really makes a huge difference to everybody, because you're not alone, and it does get better. And sharing that pain and such is very important, because not that it's normalizing the pain and the experience, but it allows you to process through it, and go from there. I need to do some laundry.
So I'm here at the Zen using the little tiny laundry room to do a little bit of laundry. Yay. It's not bad. $1.50 to wash and $1.25 to dry. But that little room gets really hot, really fast. So I'm standing outside of it. Fortunately, having a lot of laundry is not something I had to worry about. Most of my laundry is from the days from Iowa to Denver. I basically only had one outfit for while I was at the resort that I was using, so it wasn't bad. So that ends my video of leaving Colorado and a little bit of a layover in New Mexico. Stay tuned for more from the journey through New Mexico to Arizona. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and click the notification bell for notifications of when the next video comes out. And be sure to share it out there. And take care. Travel safe.